return to the Sierra hike began in the Owens Valley. The road up to Pine Creek Trailhead. We walked past the tungsten mine and mill. We continued up Pine Creek, past a very impressive waterfall on Pine Creek, and continued on up to a series of lakes at the base of what the map calls Peppermint Peak, but we like to call it Tiger Mountain. This is the second night of Return to the Sierra. We're camped at Owl Lake. Once again, a gorgeous Sierra evening. Day 3, Return to the Sierra. We're here by Lake Merriam. Really just an idyllic, beautiful, beautiful spot. Nice swimming beach, beautiful turquoise water, surrounded by big peaks. One of the most beautiful lakes I think I've ever been to. It's the morning of day 4 of Return to the Sierra. We've just left Merriam Lake, climbed up beside this beautiful waterfall, and we're heading up to Feather Pass. But we'll say goodbye to Merriam Lake. We've just come up from Merriam Lake, which is down there. Now we're ascending towards Feather Pass, past a series of lovely lakes, the biggest of which has a name, La Salle. And our destination is Feather Pass, which is there beside Feather Peak. evening of day 4 of our return to the Sierra. We've come over Feather Pass, which is that low point on the horizon. We've come down to Bear Lake, where we're going to camp tonight. We swam in this lake, even though it's still partially frozen. It was brisk and refreshing. On day 5 of return to the Sierra, we've decided to go exploring in the Bear Lakes Basin. And we've come past Ursa Lake, Big Bear Lake, and now here's Little Bear Lake. And there's Seven Gables Mountain on beyond. Alpine Paradise. It's the morning of day 6 of our return to the Sierra adventure. We camped a second night here beside Bear Lake. The sun is up. It's another gorgeous day here in the Sierra. We're going to move on today to visit Black Bear Lake and White Bear Lake and up and over Dancing Bear Pass, down to Jumble Lake, Italy Pass, and finally Granite Park is our destination for this evening. Morning of day 6. We're on our way up to White Bear Lake. We passed Ursa Lake. That's Big Bear Lake down there with Seven Gables Peak on beyond. We are heading up to Black Bear Lake and White Bear Lake and Dancing Bear Pass. It's the eighth morning of our return to the Sierra. We've come from high up there in Granite Park. We're just following the drainage down now. On our way out, it's the end of this particular adventure. And my goodness, it's really been a beautiful one. All the way down this morning from Granite Park, just constantly accompanied by the sound of falling water. We've made it down to Pine Lake on our hike out. One last look up at the high peaks in the high country where we've just come down from. And we've just hiked past what the map shows is Peppermint Peak. We prefer Tiger Mountain.